Hi guys, I'm back with another video. So today's video is going to be another girl talk video. We are back with another podcast. Don't forget to make sure you turn my notifications on. Once again, YouTube really tries to jip people, so make sure you click the little bell, and when you go to the settings and the options, make sure you're putting for all notifications, okay? Not just half, all. Not a smicket, not a fraction, but all. So today's girl talk video is titled, I Need a Boyfriend. Like, isn't that true though? Like, I've been single for, almost 2 years officially. I haven't talked heavily to anybody in over half a year. I'm bored at night, and I feel like I do what I do, but it would be so much better if I had a man, you know? So I wanna just stop playing with you guys, because that is so completely not true. I do not need a boyfriend, and neither do a lot of you girls, but I hear it all the time. I need a man, I want a man, all this stuff. I want a boyfriend. My friends have boyfriends and I don't, so I need one. Or I look on social media and see couples goals, relationship goals, and that makes me feel as if I need a boyfriend. The problem with a lot of you girls is when you get into these relationships, or when you seek these relationships, a lot of you girls are sitting here doing it because you want the validation. Not because you genuinely want to build with somebody and see if you're compatible with that individual, but because you seek the validation from your peers, from yourself, and from social media. And it's becoming a culture for a lot of women to fall behind a man, for that man to basically run her life, to make it seem like he is needed in her life and not necessarily wanted, or at least at the very least an accessory to her life. A lot of girls need a boyfriend, and it's becoming really sad. I watch a lot of reality TV, okay? It's like a guilty pleasure. Now that I have some more time on my hands with not being in school, I've been watching a lot of reality TV. And I see the same consistent phenomenon where, for whatever reason, a lot of these girls are falling behind the likes of a man. I was watching a show. It was about people who have, I believe, NFL husbands who are retired. So it wasn't Wags. I've watched Wags before on E, but this is a different show. And one of the girls, she was a proud, I guess, side piece at one point, and the man left his wife to be with her. And in the crowd, she sat there and she told all the girls, you wish you had a Chris Chambers, you wish you had a Chris Chambers, and you wish you had a Chris Chambers, which is the name of her husband. Basically insinuating that because her husband does so much and she is so dependent on this husband, because let's face it, she didn't really have anything going for herself. She was a side piece. So she was needing him to take care of her. And luckily, I guess you could say for her, fortunately for her, he ended up actually wifing her. That's not the case 9 times out of 10, but for her case it was. And I consistently see this where a lot of girls feel as if they need a boyfriend, or not that they feel that way, but it is that way, that they need a boyfriend, a man, a husband to take care of them, to make them their top priority, to make sure that they don't ever have to lift a finger. And from someone who is really big on women empowerment, I'm here to tell you girls that is completely not true, and we're not going to be doing that, okay? So if you are someone that follows me, you're on my queen team, I am going to read all of this, okay? I'm going to let you guys know why, and I'm going to check you guys. I'm going to give you a reality check, and I hope you go cash in and make millions from it, because my thing is this. I do not want to see any girl following behind the likes of a man to help herself. You can do that, but make sure you have your shit together first. So let's get started. So a lot of you girls need to boss up and stop hoping for a man to come and save you. It shouldn't be any woman's goal to sit on their ass and allow a man to buy your life away by paying your rent, your groceries, your clothes, your food, your insurance. That means get up and do something for yourself. In a marriage or a relationship, I'm not married. I'm only 21 years old. But I'm pretty sure in a relationship, in a marriage, from what I've seen from my parents and other peers, it's not a 80-20, it's not a 90-10, it's not a 75-25, it's 50-50. So there should never be a majority when there's 2 working, healthy adults. I don't even care if you're 14 years old. There's never a reason that you should feel like a guy has to do every last thing for you. You're a woman. Girls are stronger than guys. Why would you allow a guy to sit up here and do everything for you? Yes, it's nice. It's paradise. It's It's something that's like, OMG, I don't have to do anything. But after a while, where's your worth? Where's your strength as a woman? And honestly, where's your dignity to get up and show, whether it be your children or your peers or yourself, that you can do something for yourself without having a man do it for you? Some of y'all live in this la la land and want to outlive a fantasy and not ever having to lift a finger because of the labor of a man. I mean, that to me is very unattractive. That doesn't scream boss bitch. That doesn't scream a girl who has her shit together. That doesn't scream queen to me. That to me, damn near is peasantry. Because you're allowing yourself to not necessarily even do anything, but you want to sit here and pretend that you have everything together because of something you do, but it's because a man has done it for you. Again, I'm not saying that a man should do nothing for you. He should bring his 50%. But you have to match that. You have to keep that same energy. You have to correlate to that. There's no reason for you to feel like you should be living in this la la land in a man's big house or apartment or whatever. He's bringing home groceries. He's paying for the rent. He's, doing everything. He's buying your clothes. He's hiring chefs to cook for you. And all you do is sit your ass in that house. All you do is, maybe you guys are in college or in high school. All you do is take pictures and do nothing. No. A man should be able to take care of you, yes, but it shouldn't be your life goal for a man to own you. That's the difference. For a man to own you and your entire existence because your lazy ass couldn't get up and do something. Ladies, let's be real. We look at social media and we see a lot of these girls literally living behind rappers and ball players and comedians and singers and dancers and actors and stuff like that. We see that. We see the luxurious life. But at the end of the day, why would you feel as if that's a lifelong goal for you to sit on your ass and do nothing? At the very least, have a business for yourself. If you're going to sit in the house and do nothing but be a housewife, cool. But at least do something for yourself. Be a working businesswoman. Have a brand. Have a product. Write a blog. The bare minimum. I see girls doing nothing and feeling as if it'd be the life to just sit around and have a man take care of them. No. If you're going to do that, at least do sugaring, okay? Have yourself a sugar daddy that funds your life, but you use his money to fund your life and make something out of your life. A lot of times I speak about my future and, I don't even think about a husband or whatever because I could never be okay living off another nigga's payroll and not having anything that I can say is my own or at least a fruit of my labor. Because my thing is this, I've worked very hard, okay? So I get on YouTube, it's not really my priority as much as it used to be, but it's something that I upkeep. I have my own brands outside of YouTube with the hair. I'm bringing something very new. I'm going to have my own lash line very soon. I'll probably say once September comes, it might even come before that. And I see my own money. I have sponsorships. I do just little services here and there. I'm involved in my campus. That's Chioma. That's Queen Chioma. That's nobody else. So why would I ever sit here and do that and know that I have it in me and then turn around and in my latter years, all people will know me for, all I will know myself for is a man taking care of me because I need a boyfriend. It's a very needy, like some people, I hate when people say I need a boyfriend. You don't need a boyfriend. You should want a boyfriend, but you don't need one. So literally my parents always say, oh, Chioma, stop. You're going to be married to someone. You're going to be a wife, etc. And I look at them crazy, not because I don't think I'm wifey material, but Chioma will have her own and be on her own for a very long time before any man could say he made me who I am or is the primary provider of my life. Like, no, that's just not going to happen. I want to make sure I'm a made person before someone can say that they made me. And a lot of you girls are literally sitting around needing someone to make you when you have the world at your fingertips. And in this generation where everything is, very accessible for the most part, or social media runs things, it's so easy to go online and key in something and figure out how to start your own lash company, how to start your own blog, how to start your own cooking company, how to start your own YouTube channel, how to start your own t-shirt brand, how to fund your way to college so that you can become a doctor, how to fund your way to college so that you can become a nurse. There's so many things. I don't understand why girls still sit up here and want a nigga to take care of them. And you want a nigga to make you. I've literally made a man who he is to this day. So I'll be damned if all of my hard work, my talent, and my riches become property of someone other than myself because it's cute to sit on my ass on Instagram all day. I think not. Literally, I've made a man who he is today. The last guy that I talked to for a very long time, I have to give myself my props. I ain't about to give him his props. I mean, I'll give him his props to an extent, but I'm going to give myself my props. You know why? Because when it came to money and him restarting his life after some legal things happened with him and him moving and doing a whole and having certain items that he possesses, who did that? I did that. I've made the person who he is today. I've showed him just little shit from how to be on YouTube and how to, have a brand, how to market yourself. Granted, I'm pretty sure he's gone on and did his own research to continue on without me. That's fine. But I've definitely been a huge fraction of who he is now. And I regret that because I should never make a man. I should have been making myself, which is what I pride myself on doing now. So long story short, ladies, get off of your ass and get off of that man's dick and do something for yourself because you can't depend on anyone for anything in life. And I've learned that the hard way. And you should want to have a man in your life and not need a man in your life. So that is it for this girl talk. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I was kind of going in. I was preachy today. It's just because this is something I'm really passionate about. I'm really very adamant on girls finding themselves and doing for themselves. You shouldn't have to have a man do anything for you. Okay, it should be out of your own will to become your own brand, your own person, obtain your own degree, get your own certification, have your own LLC, whatever it may be that you want to go to. It should never be because a man did it for you, paid for it for you. Don't look at these girls you see on social media, on Instagram and on TV, sitting in a big mansion that their man paid for, doing nothing but getting on Instagram live all day. That's not life. That's not anything. At least let them have a side business or be doing something else. I don't want any of the girls on my queen team to be doing that. That's not a queen. So again, you should want to have a man in your life and not need a man in your life. So that is it for this video. Please follow me on all of my social media and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
I don't want your man, cause I got it like that, but it ain't even gotta be like that. Your man, he be calling me back, he say I'm fine, and a matter of fact, he asks how I do that fit my jeans over baby fat. Listen, I don't know the type of tricks he playing, but I should warn you, I don't want your man.